Well, it's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, San Jose, California, a man who I believe is the most dominant force in the game at present, UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You know, for Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's a guy that has dominated every person that he's faced inside the octagon. He has a great Sambo background, but it's all the takedowns that he mixes well together that allows him to gain top position, and when he's on top, his ground control is second to none. He can move from position to position seamlessly. And when he's on top, he's constantly doing damage. It's the ground and pound of Khabib Nurmagomedov that is his biggest and best attribute.
And what's crazy to me is to hear you tell stories about him in training that we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what he can do in the octagon.
J.A., I don't believe that we have seen the finished version. I think when he's in the octagon, he's fighting at about 75% of what I see on a daily basis at the gym.
Well, history is going to look back fondly on Khabib Nurmagomedov, but every time he competes, he puts his status as one of the greatest fighters of all time on the line, and that status, of course, on the line yet again here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Big Daddy. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Nurmagomedov. He missed with that jab attempt there. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Just missed with the left there.
Good jab there by the champion.
And there's a takedown attempt. total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, hook to the head by Nurmagomedov.
Nice head kick there.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, big left hand there. Well, at times he's tried to check kicks, but he has not been effective in doing so, and now he's starting to limp a little bit.
He's starting to limp from those leg kicks. He's showing that it's hurting. That's a big sign when you watch a fighter, because a fighter never really wants to give you anything, but he can't help himself.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Just misses with the jab there. Elbow there blocked by Nurmagomedov. Clinch position, we've seen this before. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the rest.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat. Oh, that one landed, yep.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Lands to the body there. 1 minute to go in the round. Yet another huge kick lands.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Final seconds of round one. With conviction to the body. Second round, straight ahead.
Pressure on.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, well, he's got to be happy with that previous round. Might as well be wearing a singlet after that huge takedown that really changed the complexion of this fight.
Why can't we wear singlets in the octagon? That's kind of some crazy stuff. How about a Reebok singlet for these guys that are wrestling? Because that's all he's going to do. He's coming to grab your legs. He's coming to throw you through the air. Let's put him in a singlet next time and make him wrestle with his uniform.
If you would like to wear a singlet for your next title defense, I don't think you do.
John, I haven't worn a singlet since 2008 because I don't want to look like I'm 10 years past my prime because my belly's sticking out.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives it a level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice 1-2 combination there. Oh, looks like he's got a cut above the eye here. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, is he a good counter striker? Counters beautifully with the left hand.
Oh, good job.
Leads with the right hand, that'll work.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Pretty good straight punch there by Nurmagomedov. There's the single. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, side control now. One minute to go in round 2. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
Got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was a significant strike that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Beautiful right hook counter. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his forehead, sustained in that round. The cut man has 60 seconds now to close it up and try to prevent it from becoming an issue here moving forward. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Nurmagomedov circling to his right.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Gets the inside leg kick to land there. All right, now able to work the takedown.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Nurmagomedov's got the full mount. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Nurmagomedov's back inside control here.
Changing the position.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up.
It got checked.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
When both are prepared, he's hurt again. Oh!
Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, the head kick lands. Back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we're starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Nurmagomedov gets yet another takedown. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Right into side control.
Nice transition.
1 minute now to go in the third. Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear.
He's got to start throwing down.
Like that.
Lands a big elbow there. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship fights?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Oh, this could just about do it. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Checks that leg kick. Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage, looking pretty swollen now. Single leg takedown. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
There it is, now he's on the mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
The fight's over.
Khabib Nurmagomedov with a massive highlight at the Garden.
Jeez Louise.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 16 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
And still undefeated, and now a knockout artist. Perhaps not, but Khabib Nurmagomedov getting it done by TKO here tonight. He's always been sort of underappreciated as a striker, and he showed